Assalamualaikum and hello to all our viewers. Today we have to discuss about water conservation based on the talk that we have reviewed and watched from YouTube. So my first question for you, Aina, is: do you think water conservation is taken serious in our society?
So thank you, Nana, for the question. So every person on earth needs water to survive. Without water, many of us would get sick and even result in death. While almost 17% of the earth is made up of water, many parts of the world suffer from clean water shortage. So conserving water is very important in our daily life. To answer Nana's question, I think water conservation is not taken seriously in our society, as most of them use the water as they want, without thinking the big effect on the future, such as it can limit the availability of it for other communities. So Nana, what sector consume the highest water usage?
Alright, to answer your question, in my opinion, I think the sector which consume the most water usage is agriculture and domestic industry, such as the food industry. And why I think agriculture use the most water, because in agriculture we are dealing with plants. So plants, they need water and also sunlight to survive, to produce growth and produce the crops that they needed, that we needed. Because in agriculture, it's not just only producing food, but it's also producing important raw materials for the other sectors. And I think agriculture use around 80-75% of water usage in this sector. My next question for you is: do you think we are contributing to water crisis in our daily life?
So, in my opinion, yes, we are contributing to water crisis in our daily life because, as we can see, there are a lot of water crises that happen today. For example, we can see water shortage. It may be caused by climate change, such as altered weather patterns, deforestation, greenhouses, and wasteful use of water. So this can actually cause of water to be insufficient. So Nana, in the next 5 years, do you think the water source is sufficient for the whole population?
In the next 5 years, well, we're living in the early of 2020. So if I envision the next 5 years, no, I don't think we will have enough or sufficient water supply to human population, or even maybe the farmers will have trouble in giving water to their plants or even their livestock. Because even now, there are some people who lives in Africa who is also having water crisis that is very crucial. And actually, it is related to the question that I asked you, if this water crisis is taken serious. But no, because majority of our population, they still don't have the awareness about this water crisis that we are currently having, and they don't think about the future of our water supply. So my next question is: how can we reduce water consumption from our daily activities?
So Nana, actually there are a lot ways that we can use to reduce water consumption from our daily activities. Firstly, we can use the automatic washing machine only for full loads only. Then this will surely save a lot amount of water besides wasting it because it is fully used. Secondly, we can also turn off the taps whenever we don't want to use it. Don't let the water consumption run out of control, especially when we are brushing our teeth. And lastly, we can check if there is any leakage occur at home. So,
Okay.
for the last question, what are some chemicals which contribute to water pollution?
Chemicals that contribute to water pollution. Well, there are many, but some examples that I know is like heavy metals such as mercury from factories that release wastage from battery making or um, or electronic devices producing factories. And other than that, herbicides, when the farmers use herbicides to the plants, and then when it's raining, the herbicide can flow into the river nearby. That is also one form of water pollution. Domestic waste. Well, I can say that the river in Malaysia, some of them are full of rubbish, like literally rubbish. Even the main river in Klang Valley is also polluted with rubbish like plastic and plastic food wrappers. And other than even furthermore, food processing waste from food factories, improper sewage disposal from the sewage line. Or other than that, if it is a major problems, oil spills at ocean is also a major water pollution. So that is some examples that I can give to you.
So I think that's all from us for now. Till we meet again in the next video.
Thank you. Bye.